I see some ID? Sir? I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Mr. Dyson? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Klein? Where are you? I'm at 52 Cambridge Road. I got something for you. Get down here.
You're a fascinating case, Mr. Dyson. So, how are you?
Fine.
Good. So you've been developing relationships. Your last meeting with Dr. Fawley, it says here that you both agreed that developing relationships would be a positive step forward.
I say hi to the postman.
Perhaps we could get to know one another better. Why don't we start with why you left it so long to renew your prescription?
I only take them when I need them.
This is an aspirin, Mr. Dyson. Intermittent dosing can have severe side effects.
I was hearing voices the other day. It's just the neighbor's TV.
So why the emergency appointment?
I don't get much time to plan ahead.
You're working.
Private investigator.
I imagine it must feel like you're part of your clients' lives for a moment. Their stories. It must be comforting. In a way, your stories are missing.
I'm just here for the prescription. Miles.
Klein. Yeah, want to see the show?
You said you had something.
Yeah. Ada asked you over to dinner again. I keep telling her you're an asshole, but for some reason she likes you.
Tell her I said thanks anyway.
You tell her. Just say you like to spend an unhealthy amount of time alone.
What's this?
Hard times.
Then I'll wait.
Nope. We gotta take everything we can get. No matter how low, how screwed up, we say yes now and cry into our beers later.
It's a domestic.
You wanna pay the rent next month?
This is bullshit.
She's due at the office in 15 minutes.
Mr. Dyson?
Please. At what point did Mr. Weltzler become paranoid?
I don't believe I said that.
That's the way it reads. This has gone on for 6 months. Why'd you call us now?
You're not the first investigator I've contacted.
I assume you weren't going through us alphabetically.
Price descending, actually.
What did the other agency say?
They said it might be stress. It's not.
I mean, he doesn't talk. He's often home late, always worried. And his work aren't aware of the problems. Seems like stress.
If you saw him, you'd understand. There's a conference he's scheduled to talk at. I can pay well.
Mrs. Weltzler,
Up front.
what is it you want me to do?
Find out what's happening to him. Why he's
Perhaps you're
acting this
better
way.
off speaking to a doctor.
I don't know why you would suggest a doctor.
Have you considered this might be a midlife crisis?
No. The other agency,
Mrs.
I really
Weltzler,
think...
we're a little different from the other agencies. We don't take advantage of concerned family members.
We'll take them seriously, it seems. I'm wasting your time. I'll see myself out.
Hello?
Oi!
I've just spoken to the sergeant. He's gonna need stitches, your neighbor's boyfriend.
He's tripped. It was an accident.
You thought he was someone who followed you home.
I have a client with a jealous lover. It's a case of mistaken identity.
You're a private detective.
You don't believe me?
What were you doing at the time? In the moments just before?
Watching TV?
Had you taken your dose?
It's got nothing to do with that.
It says here that you blamed your condition.
What's the use of a get out of jail free card if you don't use it?
Interesting.
Not really. I was hoping to send the on-call psych. No offense.
They're offering a conditional caution. This is the condition part.
I don't have the consent to any of this.
No. But then you go to court. In which case you face a suspended license, community service, maybe jail.
When?
You can take tomorrow to make your arrangements. You'll have your own room. It'll just be a few days.
And then what? Weeks? Months?
What makes you think that?
I need prints.
Yes, sir. Okay, we'll be there. You look like shit, even for you. What I can't figure out is with all that time on your own, you think you could press your damn shirt. It's like working with an animal.
Do you want me to work or look pretty?
If those are the only options, we're in trouble. Where do you think you're going?
Waltzler.
Oh, you mean the Weltzler who rang this morning to complain you wouldn't take her case?
You know I went up the first agency she's called.
And?
So I'm going there now.
You're the last person she wants to see. Trust me. And that was Intech on the phone. 2 months' work. You interested?
I always do intake.
I'm not sure what you do anymore. Well, they want to see you. Half an hour.
Just give me those prints.
For what?
Contact. Called in a favor.
Iron your fucking shirt.
There are consequences. There are consequences to every inquiry. Truth that must be reconciled. Knowledge has a price. I wonder, do we always stop to consider it? Today, we seek not to discover if the world is flat, but if it is even real at all. Yet we know less about the tool that asks the questions of this world than we do about the world we question.
Sorry.
Mr. Dyson,
It's about your case.
According to you, I don't have one.
There's something you might want to hear. Is it the divorce? Farthing's your maiden name, right? And you forgot your ring.
What do you care?
You lied.
We're separated, not divorced.
Have you told Hans about me? That you spoke to a private detective?
If you have something to tell me, Mr. Dyson.
Your husband, Mr. Weltzler. He gave an interesting speech at the conference today. He walked out less than 5 minutes into his presentation.
Where did he go?
I was hoping here.
He goes away for days sometimes. You said you weren't interested.
Someone broke into my apartment last night. They sprayed a 5-foot version of that symbol across my wall.
Psi. We use it in equations to express the uncertainty of a position of a particle. You think he did it? He wouldn't. Mr. Dyson, if someone else is involved, they could be threatening him.
Why? What's he working on?
I only help with the equations. They don't make sense without context. You don't still believe this is a midlife crisis?
You mind? What I'm still trying to figure out is, if you two are separated, why you're still living together.
He asked if I'd help with the maths.
And you agreed?
No. But then his best friend rang, asking why Hans wasn't returning any of his calls. The university called after that. He hadn't been to any of his lectures. They called his office. They hadn't seen him for weeks. They said they'd pull his funding if he didn't present his findings at the conference. It's not just our marriage he's neglecting. What kind of person would I be if I left him now? Let him destroy himself.
From what I see, a pretty normal one.
I'm not very good at normal.
Look, I'll head over to the office and see what I can dig up. I'll keep you informed. Good afternoon, Miss Bowie.
Wait. He left this behind a while back. I think he's working from a different office. I was going to tell you earlier, but
I'll check it out.
I'll show you.
I don't need a sidekick.
And I don't remember rehiring you.
Did they make you talk about that? Never did me, they did anyway.
Let me guess. Boundary issues? We're here. They're closed. No one's seen him for weeks. To move it away from the car park, rather than trying to get in.
Archer Dyson. Funny thing occurred to me on the way down here. What the hell is Klein doing at a science facility when Intech is food logistics?
Weltzler was...
Oh, you're kidding me. Weltzler?
I wanted to fix it. You said yourself I shouldn't have blown her off. Look, I was gonna get to Intake straight after. I just got caught up.
Are you moonlighting?
What?
Oh, I'm serious. Are there more jobs you're taking I don't know about? I mean, your mileage is way up there, and the time it takes you to get to a new case...
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'll tie this up.
You're off, Weltzler. I want you licking shoes at Intech first thing. And if you're thinking about screwing it up, or giving me more of that I wanted to fix it bullshit, maybe just don't bother coming in at all.
You've been gone for hours.
It's all map printouts and some schematics.
This is amazing.
I'll look at some of those places tomorrow. Just do me a favor. If my partner calls, tell him you're dropping the case.
Why?
2 favors, then. Trust me.
Dyson, this is Dr. Batchley again. It's now 10 past. Unless you're here in the next few minutes, I'll have no choice but to contact the police. Call me as soon as you get this.
Am I supposed to believe this is some kind of coincidence?
Excuse me?
This case, you calling us. Did you ask Miles to put me onto this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, before we go any further, I need to know, why did you choose us for this case?
I saw your ad. I called the number.
So no one recommended us or put a flyer through the door?
No. Client, what's this about?
Dana, you can tell me if you're being threatened or blackmailed.
What did you find? What happened? I didn't come to you. I called your boss. He said you could take the case. I found your company because I searched detective agencies and yours came up. Where are we?
That's what we're gonna find out. You look at the schematics.
Yes.
And?
Part of it looks like what's called a quantum eraser. It's used to monitor a process called entanglement. It's when two particles are entwined with each other, both reflecting what the other is doing perfectly.
Like a mirror.
In a way. If that mirror can be taken anywhere in the universe and it follows your reflection perfectly, instantaneously. These particles appear to share information faster than the speed of light.
I didn't think anything could travel faster than light.
Nothing can, theoretically. But depending on what interpretations you subscribe to, there are ways to explain it. Some involve multiple universes. Others require that time flows backwards as well as forwards. And some that time itself is just a symptom of our limited mental capacity.
And does that affect people?
They're observations. They don't do anything.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What do you mean? Where are we?
You find what you're looking for?
Who are you?
Good question. Do you mind if I see some ID?
This is Hans' work. Are you all right?
Tell me what you see.
Some kind of geometry. Euclidean-based.
Photographs.
I don't know.
How do these fit with how that thing works?
Can't see how
Then
it
think
does.
harder.
I've never seen these
said you helped with the
before.
equations.
I haven't seen these before. What's going on? Klein.
Someone set this up. They had to.
Who?
Whoever broke into my place. I'm involved in this for a reason. Something happened. There was a light. I saw something.
Mrs. Waltzler, it's Miles Archer again. I've been trying to get hold of Klein. I don't suppose he's been in contact with you since we last spoke.
Hang on. It's Miles.
Tell him I'll call him later.
I heard that. Can you get somewhere private?
Yeah.
Dana, it's important you tell me where you walk.
You're breaking up.
Where are you?
We're at the Drayton Inn. Look, I need...
Is he okay?
Say that again?
Is Klein okay?
I'm not sure.
Dana, this is Klein's doctor. Greta Batchley, I'm a psychiatrist. I believe Klein is suffering a serious mental break. I don't think you should be allowed.
Everything's connected. We have to find Hans. You okay?
What are you not telling me?
I'm just trying to figure out what's what.
Tell me or go. Klein?
You ever walk into a room and forget what you went in there for? Maybe wake up in some place you don't usually sleep in. For a split second, you don't know where you are.
Sometimes.
What if instead of a room, it was some place miles away? You don't know why you're there. You don't know even how you got there.
I don't understand.
They're called fugues. Dana, some of these places on the wall are places I've fugued to over the last 3 years.
How is that possible?
That's what I need to ask Hans.
Your psychiatrist was on the phone. She said you need help. You know how this sounds, right?
Those pills you take, you don't talk about it, right? Why? Because it's hard to put into words without sounding crazy. Because you're afraid of what people will think. Afraid they won't trust you. I can't explain it, but I can prove it. You came to me, remember?
Hey. Where's Mrs. Waltzer?
I'm all right.
What about you? You all right?
What do you want?
I have a responsibility.
She dropped the case.
To you.
Well, I quit, so now you've no reason to be here.
I'm not here about the job.
What did Batchley tell you?
Klein.
You know, you should gather all the evidence before judging someone. You know that, Miles?
I just want to help.
All the cheating, double-crossing liars that we deal with. And I'm the one that needs help. Here.
Oh, man.
That's how it works. When there's money involved, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity.
You wouldn't know a friend if he punched you in the mouth. Or maybe you would.
Isn't there a bedroom window around here you should be looking into? There's got to be someone around here screwing somebody else's wife. You're missing all the action, Miles. Go on.
Hey.
Enough! Tell him, Klein. Tell him about the break-in at your apartment.
What do you mean, break-in?
Tell him what happened. Klein!
Fugues mean something. I'll find Hans myself.
You should have told me you were still fuging, Klein. Mrs. Waltzer, I'm glad to see that you're all right. Klein, I thought we could talk.
I don't have time for this.
Klein, listen to me. You're confabulating. You're manufacturing memories. These fugues are creating a world that you want to see. You haven't taken your dose since we last met.
That only means I'm thinking more clearly now.
I don't think you understand how serious this is. Klein. What is it?
What are you doing? Come on, talk to me! Clyde!
If you need any support, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Thanks, but I'm okay.
When Mr. Archer said that you dropped the case, but that you were still here with Klein, I ran your name through the system.
Excuse me?
I can only imagine that this situation is particularly unsettling for someone with your condition. So I wanted to say that if you have any doubts...
About what?
The desire to find meaning, it's central to who we are. We project our vision onto the world, conform it to our beliefs, read into things, see things that aren't there.
Isn't it the same for all of us? Don't we all project our beliefs onto others? What makes you different?
I wouldn't usually share confidential information, but I believe he has your confidence. And I think it's important you know the whole story. For your own safety, as well as Klein's well-being.
What are you looking for?
Did you get the prints?
What do you expect to find?
Whoever broke into my apartment. Whoever started this.
Here. They're your fingerprints. You painted that symbol.
Whatever he's told you, you can't trust. Like I said, Klein is manufacturing the world he wants to see.
Do you even know what that is? Did you ask him?
I don't think you understand. If Klein calls, I want you to ignore it. If he finds you, I want you to call me or the police. If he reaches out to you in any way, don't engage. You see, the difference with me, Mrs. Wetzler, is I'm here to help Klein. Because the last thing he needs right now is someone confirming his delusions.
One of your first jobs. I shadowed you, remember? Background check on 6 key staff at the university. Hans Welzel was one of them. Look, you got mixed up. Confused. Christ, I'm surprised you even turn up to work. You need to start trusting someone before you do something you can't come back from.
You always were so smart.
Is that it?
Do you know why people struggle to throw away old things? They're like awake in time. Evidence that they existed. You know, it's never too late to start collecting.
Where did you get this?
How long?
6 months. It was hard to say. We could stop by your place, pick up some of your things on the way in. These will make things seem less urgent. You did the right thing.
I need to make some apologies first.
Miles, I can't get hold of Klein.
It's over, Dana.
What do you mean? Can you come inside?
Sure. He still won't talk.
He heard everything. The background check, the symbol on your wall.
That's why I'm here. I want to say that
I still believe you, Klein.
maybe you're as crazy as I am.
Maybe. Maybe it's everyone else. What if something inside of you is talking?
Dana.
Trying to make you listen?
I put a man in hospital.
You're not a bad person.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help.
I have something for you. Something you might appreciate. It's on mathematical structures found in nature.
Those numbers. I've seen them before.
Where? Where did you get this?
Our message. The night I found that symbol on my wall.
It fits. Wait here.
A message.
Our voice was broken and distorted.
Like this.
It creates a coherent manipulation of photons.
So Klein can understand.
It's as if you built a radio in a time when no one knew what radio waves were. And when you switch it on, you found something already being transmitted on the airwaves.
Transmitting what?
The binary data.
There was a pattern in the spin states of the particles. I converted to binary and you...
Pulled the numbers from it. Hans, what are they?
The first was a strange concrete monument out of town. It seemed to be of no significance. Then the results changed.
Another location.
We can't know what we're dealing with. I had to find out what I could without anyone knowing. What if he decided to reach out or respond? How can we know they're benevolent?
They?
I think someone's trying to talk to us. The numbers, please.
The heliocentric. The sun as the reference point. It's just an empty space.
Now, yes. It's where the Earth will be in 2 days.
So it's somewhere in that area.
It's usually a little more specific.
So all these other places, they came through in this thing too?
The device has to be at the location when it receives the new coordinates.
So the fugues are leading me to you. I have to take this thing to that place. Greta.
You can't let her take you in. Hans,
I need to think.
Klein is a part of this now. You need him. Go, I'll call you. Take my car.
If you had never reached out to him, none of this would have happened.
He needs our help. You gave up on us for this.
I never asked you to stay dinner.
Take care of yourself, Hans.
at the machine. Where's Hans? You don't have to get caught up in this, Dana.
I do.
I think we're here. We should find a place.
That's all they had.
You ready? I guess we have time. I'll take the chair. You okay?
I lied before. You asked me why I chose you, your business. The ad for your agency in the paper. 3 from the top, 5 from the right, 1 from the bottom, 2 from the left. Fibonacci numbers. They're reoccurring patterns in nature, like a hidden structure in the universe.
I thought scientists didn't believe in fate.
Closest thing there is called superdeterminism. It's where everything is already mapped out, already happened. There's no free will. Life's just this story that the universe is telling itself.
I'm listening.
The drop switch is a failsafe. It allows travelers to communicate with us. It is the key to the machine that lies beneath our feet. Who are you? The future. Your past. You've been communicating with me. The phone calls, the fugues. I know her, don't I?
She was Iku. The closest word you have in this time is partner or wife.
Iku. What do you mean she was?
She died. Afterwards, you volunteered for the experiment to send you back, because you could no longer stand the pain.
Send me back? What are you talking about?
You knew your memories would be erased. That to affect the past, your consciousness must be severed from the future.
You never let go here. And so when you traveled back, a connection remained. We did not foresee this.
Then take me with you. Take me home.
It is impossible. The star died so that you could be here.
Then help me remember. I want to remember everything.
I'm just a message, Clyde. Iku is gone. But the world is still here.
Klein?
We can erase your memories once more. There will be nothing left of your old life. You will be like the others.
Don't you want me to remember? Our life together, what we had.
Activate the device to signal if you want to begin again. I'll wait. And in time, your memories will return. Remember or live.
Hey, thought I lost you. You gonna get in?
Where are we? This place is beautiful.
To go.